Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It'd be Wednesday, the 5th of August. This is our midweek update. I hope you're all doing well. I got to meet so many of you guys out in New York City on Monday and happy to do that. Let's talk about this market. We had four huge up days in the market until today, where we did put a new all-time high, but we've come down and we've been basically hovering on the lows for most of the afternoon here and not a lot going on. Before anybody gets all concerned and starts screaming, this is it, this is the top again, like Michael Burry was to this morning. This is much needed action. We'd had a huge 4 day run. We could use some digestion. The last thing in the world you want to do is just keep pushing up, up, and up, right? Come down, let the 8 day catch up, reconnect with it would be a good thing. The Qs, oops, where's my finger? There we go. The Q's doing the similar type thing. The VIX this morning today has been up all day, but it's reversed now on the lows, saying there's nothing going on here. That I don't believe this is a real candle, by the way. This was a fake candle. So, the VIX, which was up this morning with the markets up and is now down with the markets down, very lot of weirdness going on there. So, if you're looking around what's going on, we've had these big moves. So let's just talk about this from a general perspective. IGV had this huge 8 day move before today. Now it's red for the first time. And it's been driven by Microsoft earnings last week and Palantir, which is great. And Palantir put a new range high in here this morning. And, you've had good participation from names like CRM and Path and Snow, right? And Oracle and ServiceNow, right? So you get the idea. This was a nice, generally good bounce. And if we get one or two more good earnings from these guys, I think this sector can go. The SMHs are just kind of holding tight. They're not leading the charge here. We had AMD earnings last night. And the market decided that, they wasn't good enough. There was nothing wrong with that report. It tried to bounce up, hit the 21-day, rejected. We have SanDisk and Western Digital tonight. NVIDIA provided me with a great trade today. You have another big gap and go here on NVIDIA today after they announced their partnership with SpaceX last night. And we had an incredible amount of call volume on SpaceX right out of the gate, which is why we jumped on that. I'm sorry. Yeah, NVIDIA. SpaceX there, it wasn't a bad report. It wasn't a good report. Google more puts alerting here, the 355s, by the way. It was just an okay report, and CapEx increases is the kiss of death. Now tomorrow, 1.1 billion dollars worth of stock unlocks, and we'll see how the market deals with that. I expect a gap down, then we'll see what they do from there. Tesla is down here a little bit in sympathy today. Apple tried to push that gap today, couldn't go, still holding in okay off that report. Amazon has come down to here again and filled that first little gap there. Bezos selling shares. Meta here, a nice push up to the 50-day where it was rejected today. Not unexpected. That gap up there is calling if we can get going. Google got absolutely shellacked on their chief scientist leaving to start their own AI company. I think it's probably overdone, but we'll see. You look around the rest of the sector. Shop had an incredible report this today, but it did all of its move pre-market. Circle, they sold that report off, but brought it back after hours. Uber did not have a good report. There was nothing I like there. Lilly had another outstanding report, but not really any action going on there. Tonight, after the close, we do have another fairly busy schedule. APP, IONQ, SanDisk, Western Digital. Tomorrow morning before the open, Celsius, QBTS, Oscar, Datadog, and Unity, among many, many others. Overall, the market is holding in just fine. It needs a rest. And I think as long as you see that, recognize that it's fine. I expect if we hold here, we'll get another pop, another day of two of inside action on the indexes, and letting these names digest would be great. And then we'll see how we close out this week as we go into, we go into the second week of August. So with that said, hope you're all doing well. It's great meeting you. If you want to join us, link in description. Catch you live in the AM, everybody in the room.